All right. Hello, everybody. I think we're live. Let me double check real quick and make sure all systems are a go here. Okay, it says going live soon. That's not what it's supposed to say. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're live. So if you guys in the comments could let me know if you can see us and if you can hear me right now, I would love for somebody to let me know. And just so you know, my name is Amy Starr Allen. I'm joined today by Craig Leidheiser, and we are going live right now in 3 different places. And so depending on where you're chiming in from, you may or may not see a link that says, click here to connect your information with StreamYard. And what that is if you're on, if you've never done that before, if you leave a comment, it'll show up as a blank face unless you just click that link and let it pull your profile picture in. And that way, when you comment on our live, I'll be able to tell who it is that's commenting, and that will be really helpful. I know a couple people are here, so if somebody could just let me know that you can hear us okay, that would be awesome. And then we will go ahead and get started. I hear a little bit of background noise on your end, Craig. I'm not sure what that is, but it's all good. It's not too much.
All right, I can mute.
Okay. So, can you guys hear me? Let me just do this really quick. Oh, here. Yeah, it looks like it's all good. Okay. Whoops. All right. So, welcome everybody. Oh, hi, Don. Thank you. So let me show you guys what I mean. So see how Don has connected his profile. So now I can see his face, and this person says Facebook user. So whoever this is, I can't tell who it is. So if you want to, whoever left this comment, if you want to click the link on Facebook that connects you to StreamYard, it'll pull in your Facebook profile picture and your name, and that way, and then it'll look like this, like Don did, and I'll be able to tell who is who's chiming in. So whoever this is looking forward to hearing from us, Craig. So thank you guys for being here. I'm really excited for the conversation that we are about to have today. And I'm going to let Craig do most of the talking today, but I just wanted to kind of let you know what we're talking about. So we just finished up for the month of October. We've been doing a YouTube Mastermind every day, Monday through Friday on Zoom, inside of our community that Craig and I are both a part of inside of the Home Business Academy. And what's so cool about what we just experienced was, there's an unbelievable amount of value that is provided inside of this community I'm always blown away by it. This, one of the things that was happening before we started doing this mastermind is that Mike Hobbs, one of the founders of the Home Business Academy, he would jump on and do an OTS training every week, which is otherwise known as over the shoulder, where we could jump on and watch him do his marketing and people could ask questions. And it's awesome because it's on Zoom. So anybody can just ask questions as he goes. He would ask for feedback from the other people on there. I mean, it's a true mastermind. So what Mike and the other founder of the Home Business Academy, Paul Hutchings, decided to do for the month of October was to do a daily mastermind and to focus on a specific strategy. And actually they did it in September as well with a Facebook strategy. October was YouTube. So every day we jumped on Zoom together, and Mike and Paul would literally share their screen and we could watch them marketing on YouTube. And we could have conversations about search engine optimization, keywords, different tools that people use for keyword research, how to make a thumbnail. I mean, we went over just literally everything. And it was incredible. I mean, I've been marketing on YouTube for a long time and I know a lot about YouTube, but I still learned a ton because, that's the power of a mastermind, right? When different people with different sets, skill sets and different types of knowledge come together, we can all teach each other things. So it was an incredible month. and we all got results on YouTube. And this morning we were on our final session for October, and I saw Craig had posted a comment saying that, the video that he posted last night, I think, I'll let him tell you, but I think it was last night at 9:00 p.m. It's already generated 86 views and 6 leads. And so this is the kind of stuff that we were talking about on the mastermind, was how to use your videos to generate leads in your business. And so, it's always really exciting. I mean, I got some sales during the month, doing the stuff that we talked about on there as well. But I love seeing other people in the community succeed. And I'm just, like I said, blown away by the amount of value and the fact that our founders are willing to just get in the trenches with us and work beside us. And we all, just do the work with us. So Craig, I can't wait to hear from you about what your experience was like. So how are you doing today? Oh, you're muted, I think.
Sorry. There. How's that?
That's
I had
good.
some background. I didn't want to get in the way. Good, Amy. Thank you for having me. I'm grateful that I'm here. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing I noticed, so I was traveling a lot during the month, so I wasn't on every day. But what I did notice is on the days that I did jump on, you were there. So I don't know if you were there every day, but I think you were there.
I jumped on. I drive during the day, so when it comes to 11 o'clock last month, I didn't realize I could put it on my phone and watch it in my car. So when I figured that out towards the end of last month, I made sure to get on every single one, which was great because it was really it was like a boot camp of sorts, and to see the results that happened at the end of it is just great.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I watched it from my phone while I was on my road trip a couple times too, that's the beautiful thing about Zoom. There's an app, right? So we can watch it from our phones too. And
usually when you're driving, you can't watch YouTube videos and you have your navigation map going on, but you can with Zoom. So it's great, for me anyway.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So why don't you just, start off by giving us a little bit of a summary about what this experience has been like for you over the last 30 days and some of the things that you learned.
Well, I went through premium, the YouTube section in that, went through that. I've been doing videos on and off for a few years now, but really fine tune details, whether it be end cards or end screens or, all the fine details. I never really paid attention, and I always kind of just took imperfect action and threw them up there. So the things that I learned this month, I went back and optimized some older videos, which is something that we learned, and as well as created a new one and really taking my time and going through all the step-by-step details. And they made up a Word document while the whole thing was going on this month, which was something really cool because they started with a blank piece of paper on the first of the month. And by the end of it, it was a 4-page document that they created, 20 days or whatever it was, or, whatever it was. But
the cheat sheet, basically.
Yeah. And they created that as we went, who does that? Where do you find that? And then they give it to you in the Google's Docs. It's like, wow. So if you forgot anything, or you go back and you can go back and see it and written, okay, yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, this is what we talked about here. And then it's just kind of really neat. Really neat. And it didn't cost any extra money. It didn't cost anything. It's just the added value these guys put in this.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Oh, it's incredible. This is the kind of training. A 30-day daily mastermind Zoom to teach a specific strategy like this. This is high ticket stuff. It would be a high ticket buy-in in most companies. And I'm always blown away by the amount of value that these guys just provide at no extra charge.
And I can also say this too. And the software that we use, I don't know if I should say it on here or not. I don't know. But the software that you run it through to get the transcripts of it, that was my first video that I've ever done that far of the process, I guess would say. And boy, just from watching this thing go compared to when I released my normal videos, that's got to be a big thing because I've never done that to any of my videos before. And that's a neat trick that they showed.
So you're talking about the video that you released last night? compared to videos that you had released in the past, just based on doing the extra SEO steps and stuff?
I think that little bit of extra gave it a big oomph right out of the box that my videos normally wouldn't have gotten.
And would you say that the stuff that was taught is difficult to learn?
No.
That's the thing, right? It's so cool when you can just watch someone else do it and be like, oh, because it's like we have to write a description for our videos anyway. We have to do some of the stuff anyway. So we might as well do it the right way, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
You
know, and speaking along those lines too, Mike has a in the default that comes up for the description. It's like he give himself a reminding of himself of all the things he's got to do on the description. And I've kind of modeled mine after that. And now it's like the process is smoother from watching his process. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
It speeds up and it saves me some time. A lot of things that could shortcut in my time. And I'm kind of really excited about jumping in on this shorts thing, because even today, the last day of this thing, I didn't even know about that app. Did you know about that? I had no idea.
I learned about that today too. So what we're talking about is YouTube Shorts. You know, all the platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok has always been a short video platform, but all the other social media platforms are gravitating towards short videos now, like a minute or less, including YouTube. And so we learned a lot about YouTube Shorts this month as well. And I had already been doing some YouTube Shorts, but I didn't realize there was an actual app on the phone where you could add stickers and stuff just like you can on TikTok or whatever. So we learned that today. This is the kind of stuff too, like, because we're masterminding, it's not necessarily something like today we're going to talk about the YouTube app. It's just the stuff that comes up in conversation when
it's kind of rolling.
Yeah, it's just rolling, like Mike's doing his thing, talking about what he did and showing his YouTube short from yesterday and how many views it got, and how, you know, he was showing how the majority of the views came from the shorts feed on YouTube. So it was views from people who are not subscribed to his channel, not on his email list, getting his content in front of people that didn't know who he was before. And anyway, and then we're just having a conversation about it. And then come to find out, you know, he talked about the app, and I had no idea that, I mean, I have a, you know, YouTube app on my phone. I didn't even realize there was a button you could click to just create a short, just like you can create a reel or a TikTok or whatever. So we learned that today. Lots of little nuggets like that, right, along the way. Just,
you know, and I was mentioning to you earlier, and the other thing that's really kind of interesting too, I'm sorry if I'm looking away. I'm looking at my Mac, but my webcam on my Mac broke, so I'm using Windows over here. But when I optimized that video, I talked about that I did back in February, just doing some of those tricks. And then I watched my stats really going up. So like Mike was saying, I would think like, all right, I'm going to do a video. I'm done. I'm moving on to the next one, when I should really be thinking about my whole channel as a whole, and even how an older video can be useful. And in that video, it's got like 8,000 some odd views. I was doing something else and I forgot to put a call to action. And the trick that we learned too is to create another video with the end cards to relate it back and forth, so that you can increase your odds of having a call to action. Now that's a nifty trick, and I'm going to be doing that right away.
Yeah,
that's some inside baseball, really. I mean, I don't think most YouTubers would ever know anything like that, you know, or think about something like that.
I know, it's crazy. So what Craig's referring to, and he had shared this with me, but in case anybody's didn't catch that, so he's talking about one of the things that Mike was doing as well on these daily masterminds was he was going back and optimizing some of his older videos. Both of them were, and so that's what Craig did. He went back to one of his older videos that was already performing and optimized it even more and made it perform even better. And what call to action in a video is where you tell the viewer what step you want them to take next. So the reason Craig is generating leads from his videos is because he's giving his viewers the opportunity to opt in for a guide that he has, or, you know, whatever you have, a capture page, whatever you have, where you can capture somebody's name and email address in exchange for something, a valuable guide of some sort that's going to help them. And so what Craig was saying is his video had 8,000 views. Correct me if I'm wrong, but had 8,000 views, but it didn't have a call to action. So if that video has 8,000 views, that means it's performing. It's ranking in the search engines. It's getting views now on its own every day. But without a call to action, he's not generating as many leads as he should be from that video. So he went in and was able to add a call to action via a card, which is what Mike and Paul were what we were talking about. If the video is already done and it's already on YouTube, we don't want to reshoot the whole video and the video is already performing, but how can we optimize it to generate more leads? And so that's what Craig did, right? Is that what?
Yeah.
You just went in?
I think there's a hidden secret in that, because it makes your channel as a whole grow, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's right?
Absolutely. And, we take the time to create these videos, and we want to constantly be creating new content, but we also want to make sure that the content that we've already created is performing as well as it could be, especially the stuff that is already proving to be performing. Like when you look back, and they went over this a lot, during our mastermind, you can look at your stats, you can see what videos are performing the best. And then you can focus on those videos, because those videos are already getting organic traffic. You're generating views every day for free just because your video is ranking, people are searching for your keywords, and it's getting in front of people. So now that you have that information, you can go back and make sure that your video is set up to A, generate leads, B, is it optimized? Maybe you can optimize it a little bit more. Maybe you can tweak the description or the title or whatever. There's all these different things that we can do to make it perform even better. If people are searching for that keyword, like maybe you didn't have a really good thumbnail on the video before and you still got 8,000 views. Well, imagine how many views you would get if you had a thumbnail that popped. So you can change out the thumbnail. Like there's different things that we can do so that the high performing videos on our YouTube channel can perform even better for us. So I love too that they went into a lot of detail about that. It wasn't 30 days of produce a video every single day for 30 days. Like we've done a challenge like that before, right? Where we did our 30-day content challenge, but this was more about all of the intricate ins and outs of YouTube and how it works and how to get found on YouTube and how to optimize every single video and how to do your keyword research so you know what to create videos about, so
yeah. And there's moments too through the 30 days where Mike would take maybe 3 or 4 minutes and drive home a philosophical point about YouTube and content creation, what we're doing. And it might have been just 10 minutes in the week that he talked about it, but it was pretty impactful, if you ask me. I mean, and it's always going to be there. It's going to live inside the back there forever, right? I mean, if somebody's coming in and wants to build a YouTube channel, you go through that first prime section and all 30 days of that, you're going to be a whiz by the end of 30 days.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We have, he's referring to the HBA Premium back office. So inside of the Home Business Academy, we have what's called HBA Premium Traffic and Conversions Academy. And this mastermind that we've been on, like I said, this was the second month of it, is a daily mastermind called the Traffic and Conversions Daily Mastermind. And this month it was a YouTube focus. But inside of HBA Premium, there's already a whole section of YouTube training. And there's already a whole section of Facebook training. But what they've been doing is doing this daily mastermind in addition to the stuff that's back there. Craig, do you have headphones or I hear my voice coming through on your end? So
yeah, let me turn it down. This is a speaker. Go ahead.
Okay. So in addition to the training that's already in the back office, what Mike and Paul decided to do was to focus on one strategy, each month so that we can, really just do it together. I mean, because that kind of accountability in and of itself makes a huge difference for people. What I was saying, Paul and I were on a call earlier today, and I was saying one of the cool things, he was saying he loves these masterminds because it feels like, we're doing this as a community, right? But the other thing about it, is as internet marketers, I think a lot of times, especially for new people that are just trying to learn and stuff, a lot of times we just feel like we're out there by ourselves trying to figure this out. So to be able to jump on every single day, Monday through Friday, and do our marketing, like we're all on there working for an hour together, being able to watch the founders of our company and how they do their marketing and implement what they're showing us, and then to also be able to take that hour to do the work ourselves, or to jump off the mastermind and implement what you learned. And it just feels so much better than being out there by yourself. And there's a level of accountability as well, because the people that are showing up on the, I mean, you don't have to do anything. You can just show up and not do anything. But the whole point of that mastermind is so that people will take action. It's not like come watch a training video, learn something, and then go about your day. It's the whole point of it is so that people are in action every day for 30 days, and then to see the results. I mean, I know Mike got sales, Paul got sales, I got sales, you got great results. Like, like everybody that was taking action was seeing results happening in their business. And that level of accountability is also really helpful. Again, because a lot of times we feel like we're out there on our own. But if we know that every day at 11 o'clock Eastern, we're going to be jumping on Zoom together, like, I don't know about you, Craig, but for me, it makes me feel like I want to create another piece of content by tomorrow, so that I can strategize while I'm on Zoom.
And it goes to that conversation that we've had this week about belief. And once your belief gets a little bit stronger, okay, I can do this thing a little technically better. I produced the video a little bit better. I did all these little steps increases your belief. And then, I mean, I'm pretty darn excited because I did it exactly the way from soup to nuts, and I got 86 already, and it's going to grow. So I'm excited about that because it's the results of my belief that I could do it, and now the next thing is the next step, So
yeah, absolutely. That's amazing, because that's not even 24 hours and you've already gotten that many views.
yeah.
So that video, I have a feeling that video is going to generate a lot of leads and sales for you and your business over time, because it's just going to continue to grow. And that's the beauty of YouTube marketing is, it's organic. It's an evergreen lead machine, as I like to say, because once you get a piece of content up there that's generating organic traffic, it'll continue to do that for years to come.
Yeah.
And as more and more people search. So Craig is a driver for DoorDash, and he just completed his 7,000th delivery, which is amazing, which makes him really an expert in DoorDash. And so he's this video that he just posted is he's providing some of the things that he's learned after 7,000 DoorDash deliveries. So he can provide a lot of really good tips to other DoorDash drivers that might be newer than him. And he has some really good tips in there about the importance of staying hydrated and all kinds of stuff that you might not think about as a new DoorDash driver. And so the thing about DoorDash is, especially with the pandemic and everything, it's become really popular really fast, as we went into the lockdowns and different things. And I think it's just now that people are accustomed to using it, it's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to become more and more popular. And now that Craig has, some videos that are already ranking for keywords that have DoorDash in them, though, as DoorDash continues to become more and more popular, his videos are going to continue to get more and more exposure, potentially millions of views over time. And the people that are watching his DoorDash videos, he's offering them a guide with some tips about DoorDash and tips about, this business that he and I are in together, where he's an affiliate marketer for the Home Business Academy and makes 80% commissions there. So he's offering that information as well to people that are driving for DoorDash, because it's a side hustle where they can do as well if they want to learn how to do affiliate marketing. And he has some stuff in his guide to help them with that as well. So as DoorDash becomes more popular and more people are doing searches on YouTube, more and more people are going to see his videos, and more people are going to opt in for that guide. And he's just going to generate like leads and sales hand over fist over time. And that's, again, the beauty of YouTube is once you put that piece of content up there and it's working, it can work for you behind the scenes forever, really.
Yeah. And I've also kind of, just a sidebar, I was kind of afraid of the technical side of it, but Mike makes it so easy that my confidence level on what I thought before was techie has drastically improved too. So I'm not as, I don't know, intimidated, I guess I would say, about, oh, that looks too hard. I'm not going to do that. Well, when Mike slows down and shows you what it is, it's like, oh, wow, that kind of actually makes sense, and then
Mike is like the best teacher.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? I mean, he really is. I for about 6 months, I used to get on with him every day before the end of the end there. And man, when that went over, that was like when he stopped that Monday, that thing, I felt like, I don't know, like my best friend told me he didn't like me anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't see him for a while. So I'm so happy to be back and seeing him do this again, because it's something that I just look forward to,
He's such a servant leader, and he really is. He's so patient, and he goes at a pace that everybody can follow. And he's just such a good teacher. He just has a way of simplifying things, and he's very technical. Like he can figure out anything. But yet a lot of people that are like that, when they teach, it's hard to follow them, because in their minds it's simple, but in other people's minds it's too technical. But Mike, for some reason, he can translate. He's very technical in his own mind, but he translates it in layman's terms in a like very easy paced way that makes it really easy for people to understand. And I find it's really cool, like these masterminds, it's really cool to kind of see like the steps that he takes to optimize stuff. Like in your mind, it seems like this big, long, drawn out process. But when you see how much time it actually takes, like when you see how much, we were on there only for an hour a day. And in an hour, when you can see how much stuff gets done in an hour a day, it's incredible. And how you can really just build your business in that amount of time in a huge way.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I mean, days like today, I mean, Paul was on fire today. I mean, starting at, 9 o'clock my time, you're on Eastern time too, right? Through noon today was some special sauce, wasn't it? I mean, what a great day. I'm going to Notre Dame this weekend for the football game, but I'm going to make some content and mess around with the shorts over at Notre Dame campus. Hopefully it's sunny tomorrow. But
that'll be cool.
Yeah, so I was going to mess around with the YouTube app. So now that I know that. So
well, how cool is it that short videos are like in style right now? It's what's it's what the algorithm favors on all the platforms now. So I feel like it's really leveled the playing field and made it even easier for people that want to do video marketing, that don't want to take the time to learn how to like buy an editing software and do all the stuff on their computer. You can do everything from your phone now on these short videos and really connect with your audience, because video is the best way to connect with our audience. So for you to be able to do that from a Notre Dame game or whatever, like that's so cool,
Yeah. And the other thing too, I don't even know if they even said it or if I saw it somewhere, but I got that YouTube Studios app. Because I'm in the car all day long, I would write all these. I'd take a notepad with me and write all these things that I had to get done, and then I don't know. Mike taught me into. I think somebody said the YouTube Studio, and now I can do all those things, answer the comments, do all this stuff on my phone, where before I didn't really even know how to do it. So I just so grateful that these guys did this month, and now I've got tools that I can be out making money door dashing, and I can be working on my business with my phone too as well. So I'm kind of excited about what's coming up in the future.
Yeah. So here's the cool thing as far as the future. So I just got off a call with Paul, and so I asked him, what are we doing? What are we doing for November? Because we're going to continue to have this daily mastermind. And anybody that's watching this video right now can literally join us for it. And it hasn't been set in stone yet. It'll be decided for sure over the weekend. They're talking about potentially continuing with YouTube for another month, because they feel like the momentum has just built up over this month and to carry it over. So it might be YouTube
shorts.
Yeah. So it might be that, or it might be something else. But in any case, you can do this with us. Like you can get into HBA Premium and access all of the other stuff that's available in there, including the whole back office worth of training and the Monday night masterminds that we have. And I mean, there's just so much value already in there. And then this is just an add-on. It's no extra cost. And so all you have to do is join HBA Premium, and you can do these daily Zoom calls with us starting on Monday for the month of November. And over the weekend, it'll be announced what the topic is going to be, whether it's YouTube or another marketing strategy, but it's invaluable. And you can actually get into HBA Premium for $1 trial. So even if you just want to take the $1 trial and jump on the mastermind with us for a few days to see what we're talking about, you can do that as well. I'm not sharing any links in this video because I want, Craig to be able to share, if people want to connect with Craig, he can provide a link wherever he shares this video, and I will do the same. I'll put a link for HBA Premium with this video after we're done. But and then whatever. So we're just going to keep it generic today. I'm not going to mention exactly how to join HBA Premium, but if you're watching the replay, just look and there'll be a link. Whether you're watching this on my page or Craig's page or somebody else's page, there'll be a link to join HBA Premium, and we'd love to see you in there. Let's see. Will some of the mastermind things you were talking about be added to the premium training? So yes, Don. So I know you're brand new. I think you just joined the academy yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So welcome.
Good decision. Good decision.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm so happy that you're here. And so yes, to answer your question, so when you log into your HBA Premium back office, you'll see all the different training on the left-hand sidebar, all the free strategies, paid strategies, all the different marketing strategies. And then there'll be a section that says Get Coaching. And there's a little drop-down menu under that where you can, it'll give you the links to like the Monday Night Mastermind that we do every Monday. And so under that Get Coaching tab, there'll be a section that says TNC Mastermind, which is the Traffic and Conversions Mastermind that we're talking about. And if you click on that, you'll see the replay from today. And in the upper right-hand corner of that video, you'll see like some little lines. And if you click on that, it'll be the playlist, which will have all the whole month's worth of replays. So if you need me to share my screen, I can attempt to share my screen and show you that. But if that made sense, let me know.
Yeah, and the replays are in that little hamburger thing, or what do you call it? The little, I call it the hamburger.
And that's all in the HBA Premium back office. And I can also, because I know you're on my team, I have my private Facebook group, and I can show you exactly where to find the replays in there as well. But yeah, it's just all of the replays are always you're always going to be able to find the replays for everything that we do in the back office. So even though you just joined, you can go back and watch the entire month worth of YouTube masterminds. You can go back and watch all of the Monday night masterminds since the beginning of time. And those are incredible. Those Monday night masterminds are marketing masterminds. And we have different guests every week that come out and share their specific strategies that are working right now to get results. And so I often go back and watch, even though I'm on every Monday night, I go back sometimes if I want to really dive into one of the strategies that's taught. Those replays are invaluable because you can just go back and rewatch them. And that's all, if you're a premium member, all of the replays to everything are just there, and you have lifetime access to those. So absolutely. And so welcome to the Home Business Academy. And I hope you'll be joining us starting on Monday for the daily Zoom calls, if that time works for you. And if not, now you know where to find the replays. And like I said, after we jump off on here, I can jump into the Facebook group and kind of just show you more specifically with a little video walkthrough of where to find those replays. Does anyone else have any questions? I see Don says this makes perfect sense. Thank you. He's still going through Nick's plan. Yeah, Nick's stuff is really, really, really good. There's so much stuff back there. I know. It's incredible.
Don't get overwhelmed. That's for sure.
But that's the other nice thing about these daily masterminds is that, we just come together every day and we know what to do. We can just take action while we're on the call with each other and be building our business together. So that's one of the things I love about it. So at the moment, I'm not seeing any other questions. Craig, was there anything else that you wanted to say about how the month has been for you, or anything else that you learned about YouTube or anything?
I just feel from the beginning to the end, not only am I, my knowledge is increased, but my belief is increased in myself, and my vision for what I want to do with my YouTube is a lot clearer now, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think I'm more in tune, in line where I want to go and I want to take it. So, yeah, that's kind of more of a philosophical, but there was a lot of the whole thing was encompassed in this month, and it was really great. Can't wait for next month.
Yeah. Well, it's cool to see, like Mike is very organized. So it's cool to follow. His mind is more organized than mine. So I get a lot of like organization just from watching the way he does things. Like
Yeah.
every Monday, he does a YouTube short.
Yeah.
Right. So like when you see it, stuff like that, like just how people like organize their businesses in a way that just makes it seem so much less overwhelming. Like, and so you don't have to, it just takes like the guesswork out of it. Like if you know that every Monday you're going to provide a video with a marketing tip or whatever, that's what he's doing, then you know that that's what you're going to do. And then he even gave another tip today about rather than waiting till Monday to shoot the video, he can shoot a bunch of videos ahead of time. I mean, these are a minute or less, right? These are YouTube short. He can shoot a bunch of videos. He can sit down and shoot a bunch of his 1 minute marketing tips all in one take in one time frame,
One sitting,
and have them ready to go. So each Monday, all he has to do is post one. And YouTube Shorts are getting shown to the Shorts feed and helping people get exposure to in audiences of people that don't know who they are. So it's a really good way to build your YouTube channel. So I love that about it too, not just the technical search engine optimization, but to just kind of see how Mike and Paul and others on the call organize their time and their the layout of their daily method of operation for each day and that kind of thing.
Yeah. And it was interesting too, the way they took off, and where Mike was staying more focused on YouTube, where Paul did the YouTube and then put it on his blog and embedded it and did all that stuff, and then saw how that improved his organic ranking for the video that he did. That's pretty cool. I mean, I would never have had the mind to think that unless I didn't see it with my own eyes. So that's pretty cool.
Well, that's the beauty of being able to watch a couple of 7-figure earners work, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Been doing this for a long time. It's not their first rodeo. And that's the thing. Most people in that position are not in the trenches teaching people the basics like these guys are. Most people are just kind of like set it and forget it, and they're beyond like doing it in a transparent way in front of an audience to say, this is how I do it. Right. And I'm just so grateful to them for being so transparent and so helpful, so easy to follow, and so committed to helping people. Yeah, they're just so committed to like really helping people succeed. And I've literally never seen anything like it before. So anyway, if you're watching this video and you want to learn more about what we're doing, like I said, I'm not mentioning any links on this video. I want to keep it generic, but this video might be used on other people's Facebook pages and different places. And so whoever you got this video from should have a link somewhere around this video, or you can get back to them and ask them for their link, or you can learn more about HBA Premium and what we have going on, because it is phenomenal. Plus, the other cool thing about it, which is kind of beside the point, but it is a really, really cool thing about it, is that as a member, you can also share it with other people, and they pay 80% commissions on all of their products, including HBA Premium. So it's the affiliate program is incredible. So if you love it as much as we do, you can be an affiliate and you can share it with your audience and really make a difference for people. I love it because rather than having to, when somebody wants to learn a marketing strategy, rather than me having to specifically teach that person a specific marketing strategy, I can refer them to HBA Premium, and then they get access to this whole library of marketing strategies, plus all the interactive Zoom calls and things that we do, so that they're better supported than they could possibly be if I was trying to provide them the training myself. So it's a win-win, because they get access to all of this stuff, and I get paid as an affiliate for doing that. And we can all do that. We can all just provide an enormous amount of value for our audiences by sharing this community and this platform with people. And I'm so grateful for that. I love the HBA, as I always say. I love this place.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, if anyone else has any questions, be sure and post them. Even if you're watching the replay, we'll be sure and get those answered for you. And If not, we can wrap it up. Craig, do you have any final thoughts you want to share?
Just since we've been on this call, 4 more views and 1 more
Woo!
lead.
Yay!
So,
So
yeah,
good. And
that's what
again,
we did.
he posted the video at 9 p.m. last night. So
Yeah.
it's only been how many hours is that?
Well, coming up on 24 a little bit, like 20 hours, 19, 18 hours.
Yeah. So let's see. Brandy says, yes, I agree 100%. There's incredible people and super great products. It's the best place to be.
Mm.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. Paul and I were talking about it today we were on Zoom, and he had tears streaming down his face which I love, because and I said, I love how you get emotional. He goes, you're getting emotional too.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how, like, I've never seen another place like this, like not even close.
Yeah.
And I've been doing this for 16 years. I've been a part of a lot of communities, but I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen the founders of any company jump on and like hold your hand and like make sure that you have what you need to succeed.
And they do it in a way like that. They like, this is the first time you ever turn on a computer. I mean, they go through it like that. You know what I mean? I guess Mike's been training people for so long that he just kind of assumes everybody's just getting started, and he's got that compassion. Like, hey, I'm going to teach you like you're just new.
Yeah.
Cool.
Brandy says he makes me cry every time.
Yeah.
He has precious spirit, as do you. Yeah.
Paul came out of the gate running this morning from the call this morning through the training this afternoon. So it's great. It's a good way to end the
and
day.
Don says, I don't think there's another place like this, and he's brand new. That's what I said to Paul today. I said, more people need to know about this place, but I feel like when I talk about it, it sounds too good to be true. It sounds like some type of a marketing pitch or something, but it's not. Like, it really is that good.
Oh, yeah.
And what I was saying to him is, the cool thing is, once somebody gets in, they're like, oh my gosh, this is even better than I expected.
Yeah.
And so here's Don. He's brand new. I don't think there's another place like this. There's not, Don. I've looked high and low for 16 years. I've never seen anything like this ever. So I'm so glad that you're able to see that.
Yeah, Don, plug in. Make sure you plug in to all of it. In the faster you plug in, the more you're going to absorb, and the more you're going to be able to see results. So that's the best thing.
Yep. Yeah. So I hope to see more of you inside of this incredible community. Again, you can get HBA Premium for $1 trial for 7 days. So
yeah, just go in.
If nothing else, do that just so that you can jump on some Zoom calls with us and watch Mike and Paul and see what we're talking about. See their hearts, see their servant leadership, see their amazing level of expertise and knowledge, and their ability to teach in a way that's simple, easy to understand, and easy to implement. So it'll be the best dollar you've ever spent.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
I can guarantee that.
You get a master's course in YouTube just for the $1 trial.
Yeah, because you can go through all of our videos for this entire month in the back office. So, and then again, whatever our topic's going to be this month, I have a feeling it might be YouTube again, which might be fun. But whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be awesome. So, well, I thank you so much, Craig, for
thank you
agreeing to jump on, and yeah, Don, I know you're already in premium. Don's saying he's already in premium. Yep, I know you are. So you have access to everything that we've been talking about in the back office. And like I said, when we jump off, I'll jump into my private Facebook group for my members, and I'll just do a little screen share video.
Does he have a YouTube channel now? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. Don, do you have a YouTube channel? If you're still here, you can let us know. But even if you don't, you can start one and then just, join us for these daily Zooms and really just get it rocking right away. Such good stuff. All right. Well, again, I just want to say thank you to Craig for agreeing to jump on with me. Spur of the moment. I like to act from inspiration when I see somebody excited about a result that they just got. I feel like that's something that needs to be shared, because we're committed to helping as many other people as possible get results as well. And we know that that is possible for you too. And for anybody, if you want to share this video with anybody else that's looking to get results with marketing, I can't think of a better community to plug people into. So we hope to see you inside of our amazing community. And I love all of you. And thank you for those of you who showed up live today. And thank you to everyone who's watching the replay. And Don says, no, he doesn't have a channel, but he's planning to start one. So yeah, definitely go through the training. And I will send you, because you're a member of mine, I have a bonus for my members too, which is my YouTube channel setup.
Oh yeah, that was helpful for me too, Amy.
Yeah, so I'll send that to you as well, and you can get your channel set up, and then you can go through some of the replays from this this month. But if we do YouTube again for November, that'll be perfect, because you can have your channel set up and you can just start plugging away with us. So that'll be awesome. Yeah. So all right. Well, again, thank you to everybody for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the community soon, hopefully, and talking to you again in the next video. So bye for now. We'll talk to you.
Have a great day. Thanks.